All right, let's talk about what 2.5 hours gets you. 2.5 hours. Seriously, I've been working on this. All right, so I needed more Emma yarn because I used the first 6. So I've caked up 7 and 8, 9 and 10, and 11 and 12. All right, hang on. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Those will keep me busy for a little while. Okay? How can I get you to see them? They're there. Right? There they are. So that'll keep me busy for a little while. All right. These are my little tiny balls that are left over. I just weighed them. They're about 3 grams. There's one I think has 4 grams left over. So that's how much I'm having left over of each one. I'm thinking I'll be able to do something fun with these. Either put them all together and just make like a scrappy bag, maybe start a scrappy blanket. There's some ideas out there. Anyhow, little flowers. I got some ideas. Okay, so I got that much of Emma yarn ready to go. All right. Last night on the 29th was a cast on party for the Bad Sheep Yarn project. Okay. So the designers were there. Marcy was there. They talked about their design process and things like that. Let me tell you this. This is a 2.25 crochet hook. It's tiny. This is fingering weight yarn. Again, tiny. All right. So this is what I got done last night during the cast on party. All right. This is what I got done. So it starts here. This was the most confusing part. You start with a magic circle, and so you have like 15 double crochets in a circle. And then you go to do your first row, and you go down to 10, and I was confused because you don't go around the whole circle. So you leave it with this rounded tip here at the bottom is what you do. It's really kind of more of a, I don't know. It was more square, but mine looks really round. I don't know. Anyhow, so then there's contrasting color. 1 was the pretty pink, and that's all you do of it so far. There's 1 row of the main color, and then you add your second contrasting color. Now we move on to the main color again, and we do this, the name's escaping me, the spaces anyhow. And there's going to be a bigger main color between your next 2 contrasting colors. Anyhow, that's a long story. I'm using my cute little stitch marker, the little kitty in the yarn shop. So I got that far. And then I didn't have any more yarn. I actually ended up just sitting there for a while because I was out of yarn. So let me show you what I have done. Remember, I paid for this yarn. I can do what I want with this yarn, right? Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, I have wound up all of this yarn. That is 12. No, I didn't wind up all of it. These were already wound. I wound up all the rest of it, plus these 3. Now, these three were in my Advent box for Bad Sheep Yarn. This is pistachio. This is a real tree. It's like totally pine tree. And there's hot cocoa, which is brown. Now, I'm not a green fan. If you know me at all, you know I'm not a fan of green. So I started thinking, can I replace the greens? I have another Advent kit that is fingering weight yarn. That was the hypnotic yarn. And I started thinking, are there some colors in there that I would like to put in here? So I pulled out my hypnotic yarn. And here's what I have left of hypnotic yarn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I'm going to just say, if you take all of these colors here, and maybe even this one and this one, not that one, if you put all those together, it would make something very pretty, very moody. Let me see if I can zoom you in. I can't. Can I zoom it in? No, it won't let me from here. They're very green, brown, tans. The purple, maybe not. I mean, but it's got, no, because you see, it's got all of this green in it as well. You see the greens in it? It's hard to pick them up. Greens and tans. I think it really belongs with these guys. These two I love. This one, I mean, it's pretty blue. I have no problem with that. This one, I don't know. It's a little, it looks a little like dirty to me. And I don't mean dirty like dirty yarn. I just mean it's not bright. It's deeper, as they call them, they call these the moody colors. Earthy, moody, darker colors. I think these would all go together. Put all those together, right? And I'm going to keep out the pretty bright colors for something else. So, I don't know. How many does that leave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there. I'll do something else with those. I don't know. Maybe I put those. I don't know. But anyhow, I replaced. That's the whole point of the whole story, is I replaced. What did I replace with? What did I replace with? Well, I'll show you what I replaced. This is bad sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4 are all bad sheep. 5. I took out 5. I took out that one from Hypnotic, and I put it in place of one of the greens. And no, I went the wrong way. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. These were the greens. This pretty purple, very bright, vibrant purple was Hypnotic yarn, and this pretty blue. I put those in here in place of the greens. Then the red was bad sheep, and this one is another Hypnotic yarn. So I put in those 3, the purple, the blue, and the yellow, were Hypnotic yarn from that other advent. I love this. Okay, I took out the greens. I put in a very vibrant purple, a pretty light, like sky blue, robin's egg blue. I don't know what kind of blue to call that. I think those two are gorgeous, and they replaced both greens. And then I took out the brown, and I put that in there. I love this now. I love this combo now. Remember, I paid for them. It's my yarn, right? All right. So, yeah, 2.5 hours later, and this is what I have determined, right? These colors here, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't know. They're just dark browns, greens, tans. They don't excite me. You know what I'm saying? They don't excite me. These, I'll pull these off the strand, and I will put those in another set of yarn somewhere that I might do other things with. But anyhow, that's what I've done for 2.5 hours. And now I'm ready to continue with this project. So I got this cute little basket from Josh for Christmas, had goodies in it. I'm like, this is perfect for this project. And then I pulled out one of my project bags, and I've got the Emma's yarn in here. I have not caked up all of the Emma's yarn because I knew I needed to do the rest of all of this. That's a lot of winding. So I only did 6 of Emma's yarn, and then I got busy with this. There you go. That's what I've been up to. What have you been doing today on a Monday afternoon? That's what I've been doing. Now I just want to go sit and do something. I either want to go sit and crochet, sit and diamond paint, just sit for a while, because standing here at the counter winding yarn, whew, it'll get to you. All right. I'll show you progress later. They said it was going to snow today. I've been waiting. It was supposed to snow at 9 o'clock. It's 12. They're a little off on their approximations there, but wow, the cats were out here, and they were just sitting here staring at this. This is like big, huge snowflakes. Huge snowflakes. Oh, I can't go over there. The deck's wet, and I'm in my slippers. Look at it, though. These are like cotton balls coming down. They're huge. If it keeps snowing like this, it's going to pile up, right? You know it's going to pile up. The ducks are like, wah, wah. What's going on? Well, the kitties are all in now. They were like, no, we've had enough. it was fun for a minute. We're coming in. I'll keep you updated how much this piles up. Like I said, if it keeps coming down like this, man, it's gonna pile up pretty quick. So, it's pretty though, right? So this restaurant has been here for many years. It's been remodeled, re-owned. Yeah, since we were young.
It was the poorhouse back then.
It was called the Poorhouse. It was a nice fancy restaurant people would come to when they wanted a nice like steak dinner or whatnot. So its last owners called it the Fireside Grill, as you can see the sign there. And if you can see through the window, of course you can see the equipment back there that is tearing it down. I don't know why. Somebody must have purchased it and they're going to probably repurpose it. Yeah, there's a bunch of truck trailers parked back here. So we're wondering if they're not just gonna turn this maybe into a big old parking lot for the truck trailers. I don't know.
And in the back room, many years ago, was the wheel room.
The wheel room?
Yep. We used to go there drinking when I first started working for the state.
Ah, the wheel room.
Payday, come on down.
Yeah, so, wow. That's what they have so far. They haven't worked on it in a few days. It's covered with snow, as you can tell. But it's coming down. Wow. We wondered. We knew something was going to happen. Didn't know what for sure. But I wonder if they're leaving the front part.
Build something else in here?
Yeah, like if they're leaving that front part of the building. It looks like almost like they are, but
maybe kind of almost.
I don't know. Maybe office for the whatever.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Office for the storage unit they just built down the hall.
Yeah, on the other side of this, they've put in storage units. We got enough storage units around here. But across the street, you can see trucks across the street.
It's their trailers.
Yeah, it's that company over there, these truck trailers over here. So maybe they just needed more space and they've expanded to over here, but the building's got to go. I don't know. Here's the back side. They had like a nice little patio area back here. I mean, they haven't knocked that down yet, but I mean, somebody put some time and effort and money into
Clark Foundation.
The last renovation.
Clark Foundation bought it. Wanted to lose money, but it made money.
Right.
So they shut it down.
I mean, we've been here recently because, I mean, Dale's work is right over here to the left of us where he worked.
He used to go in right here.
And they would come in and...
Back doors right there.
Yeah, this was like the back entrance.
I don't know what they're going to do with it.
In the little patio area. Huh. Had a couple get-togethers here with some of your guys from work. I came a couple times when you guys came up here, hung out and had food and...
Beer.
Well, yeah, they had beer. I didn't have beer. I had food.
Yeah.
What? Days gone by. We're off to do some shopping today. Starting at Joann's because I need to find a yarn to go with my sweater here, my Hexie cardigan, to do all of the ribbing. It's an acrylic yarn, and so I figured my best shot for finding an acrylic yarn that would match this would be the big box stores. My local yarn store is going to carry a lot of like nice yarns, wool, and things like that. So we're starting with Joann's. Now, if I can't find something, I'm thinking I want like navy. Like, not navy, denim. I want denim. I want a denim color. I could go darker, but I really want like this denim or maybe a deeper purple. If I can't find something here, I can head up the street a few miles to Michael's, and across from Michael's is the Hobby Lobby. I thought I'd start here because Joann's usually has more yarn than Michael's does. We're starting here. So let's go in and let's see what we can find. Maybe we find something, maybe we don't. Maybe we have to head up the street. I just talked about mushrooms. I just talked about mushrooms. See, mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms here at Joann's. It's going to be popular again. We're out and about, and so I am going to stop at Michael's and see what they have. I did pick up a yarn at Joann's, which I kind of like. It was not at all the color I thought I was going to go for. Anyhow, I'll show you what I came up with later, and I might find something different here. Since I'm out and about, I thought, let me just stop at Michael's and see what they have. So, and Joann's had like all kinds of Christmas clearance stuff, but they were starting to get spring things. Interesting stuff for spring, I'll just say. I'm going to go in and see what they have here. 60% off. Do we need any diamond paintings at 60% off? I don't think so. See, this is why I went to Joann's first, because here's my Michael's. It's like, wow, there's hardly nothing here. This is just one aisle, but there's hardly nothing here. So I'm sitting in front of Olive Garden waiting to go in. They open at 11. I didn't realize they opened at 11, but we're meeting here, my group of friends from work. Haven't seen some of them in like a year or more, so this will be fun. There's going to be 4 of us. There's 5 in our group. One can't make it. She's watching grandkids. Anyhow, I'm here. I'm waiting for the doors to open. Oh, and I'll run in. Anyhow, yeah, so we got that going on. I did stop at my mailbox on the way here, and I wanted to show you. I knew this package was coming, but what happened? Like, truly, what happened to my package? It smells like it is melted, like the plastic melted. Something got on it. I don't, so I was quite concerned about the yarn. So I've already opened it up. I know they always come in another bag inside, but it seems to be fine. But really? A truck sit on it? What happened to it? I don't know. Anyhow, there's that. So I'm gonna go have some lunch and then be back home in time to do my crochet live, and I'm looking forward to this. Yes. Working on some cards tonight. It's just me. Hubby is off to a retirement party for his ex-boss. She's retired. So it's the dogs, the cats, and me, and YouTube, watching YouTube. Tifa, where are you going? Tifa. She thinks she's going to go get some cat food. She's not. So I'm making myself a fantastic dinner. I am having a, what's it called? A lean cuisine chicken club sandwich. Good old microwave. Microwaving me some food and taking a little break from diamond painting. Then we'll get back to it. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, someone has certainly made themselves comfortable. On the table? Really? Smoky. On the table? Okay. You're goofy. Yeah, you're goofy. You don't lay on the table. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Funny boy. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got an even dozen. A dozen Santas. Decorating with cats. Hello. I just took stuff out of that spot. I didn't take it out for you to lay in there. No, I didn't. No. Are you going to stay in there forever? What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of there. Get out of there.